the host. This is Live with Ebony. You're on Live with Ebony. I also have a backup YouTube page, well, not my backup, but I have a second YouTube page as well, which is Godly Models TV. But right now you're on Live with Ebony. Today I have decided this is going to be called my 10 days of countdown to the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop. This was a new idea that I actually had today while I was working. I was like, you know what? Because I got to, come on and get myself prepared and ready for the big event, Lord willing, that's going to be happening. Hey, those days are going to come by fast and I got to prepare myself. Listen, I've been praying for this, and if you're going to pray for something, you got to still put in the work, right? And so therefore, I felt like this was my way to show God that what I've been praying for, I want to let God know that I'm not taking it for granted. I'm not taking my prayers and I'm not taking his blessings for granted. So listen, when we're out here praying and asking God for this and asking God for that, we got to put in the work too, right? Yes, we do lean into God. We lean on God, God's favor, God's grace, God's blessings. But that doesn't mean and then hope that everything is going to just happen like that, like the Lord is just going to drop your prayers right into your lap. But no, so you got to get out there and work. So I thought of this idea today. I'm doing, it's called the 10 days of countdown, 10 days of countdown until the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop, which is my second event. And I'm just so excited about this opportunity. So right now from today, we have 10 days left up until the pop-up shop, which is happening on May the 12th, which is on a Friday. So really that means we have 9 days, because that Friday, I can't count that day because that's the day of. So this is 10 days, but it's on Friday, so that it just give me 9 days. But anyway, y'all, I want y'all to join with me. Come in. For those of you, again, I'm going to just kind of give you just a brief. I'm not going to be on here long. It's really just for me to prepare myself and just come on, just get myself tuned up, get myself ready, get myself prepped and prepared. You know, like how those pep rallies are, when you just got to prep people up and get them crunk and ready for the main event or the big event. That's what I'm doing. It's kind of like my 10 days of pep rally-ish. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing here. So thank you all who will be joining in live. And if not, on my live. And if not, catch the replay. But this is my 10 days to countdown to the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop. My Mother's Day tribute that will be happening Friday, Lord willing, Friday, May the 12th at the Hallelujah Bazaar. Address is 500 Southland Drive. 500 Southland Drive, Suite 236. Y'all, it's the way I can explain it, it's like the biggest office party you can imagine. I don't know if any of you have ever worked like in an office setting where you might have had an office party, or you had your Christmas party and they had it at the office. Well, this setting here, which again, it's not the biggest setting, but it's an intimate setting where you can really have a good time. So it's basically like an office space. So I consider this where it's just going to be like the biggest, best office party that you can imagine. But it's a pop-up shop. We're going to have vendors there. Again, it's with intent to have families and businesses just kind of come together where they can fellowship, network, have a good time. Get ready because it's going to be games. So we're having karaoke, of course. We're having open mic. It's game night, so we're going to have some of the funnest games. I'm excited about the games we're having. We're going to be doing hangman, well, I call it Bible hangman. We're going to, of course, be playing some bingo. We're going to also play a game called pull-up card game, and I'm excited about introducing that new game. That's new because I didn't play that. I didn't use that game for the first Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop. So I got a couple of new games that we're going to be playing. Also, we got a game called Culture Tags that we're going to be playing. I think that's it. I got to look at it to make sure. If not, I'll get it correct for you next time. But yes, we got Culture Tags. We got pull-up. That's going to be hitting the scene for the games for game night. We're going to, of course, bingo, hangman. Let's see what else. A few other things. What else? Man, it ain't coming to me right now, but trust me, I got you. But that's what you can expect. It's going to be games. So, family, bring your kids, vendors. Don't think that, if you come, that is something where you got to leave your kids home. No, this is an event for the family. It's an event that you can bring your kids and let them come and enjoy themselves. The one thing that I always was concerned about, or the one thing that always, just kind of inhibited me from enjoying events, was because even though it was a still a nice event where it wasn't inappropriate or anything like that, but Excuse me, bless me. Sorry. But the thing is, sometimes even when you're going to events that, there's still good events and a time to have fun as adults, that's exactly what they are. They're more catered for or to adults. And so when you have kids, you can't always bring it because maybe the setting, kids are not allowed, or if kids are allowed, again, it's mainly for something for the adults. So no, this was the whole purpose of the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop. My events are for the family, so that way families can absolutely bring your kids, because we're going to have games, things that's just going to allow them to be able to have fun. I've went to several events where, again, it was appropriate for a child, so that means that I can bring my daughter, but then when she's there, she's not having a good time, she looks bored, so meaning that the event wasn't specifically for kids as well. So this is what the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop is about. So you don't have to leave your kids home, and then if you do bring them, you can know that they're going to have a good time, because we're going to have games there too. So y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited about the vendors. We're going to have some new vendors coming this time. And my the part that really makes me feel good about this event, sure, this is about us making some money. I want our vendors to come and be able to network and make sure that you let the people know that you're on the scene. For people that don't know that your business exists, this Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop is for you to do that, for you to network, for us to make some good money, for us to increase in our impact and increase in our influence and increase in our income. So yes, Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop, absolutely, it's all about that. But the one thing that I'm more excited about, that makes me feel good about what this event is about, it is more so about the impact and the fellowship, and just where I want everybody who's there to feel like it was a worthy atmosphere that made them feel good about themselves. I want them to have some value. I want this event to be all about having value and adding value to the person's life, contributing to human flourishing. So that is the biggest thing that I encourage, and that I'm most excited about, that I don't mind talking about. Again, I know that yes, we all are looking forward to an opportunity to networking and making some money and building and increasing. But this event is to add value to who we are as people. I want you to walk away from this event, whether if you came as a vendor to make money, or if you just came just to attend to have a good time. I want everybody that walks out that door to walk away feeling like they have been encouraged, that they have been ignited or revived, because this is all about us just making sure that we encouraging the presence of God in our lives. Right? The reason why the essential presence of God in our lives is so important and so valuable and so essential to our lives. And that is what my events are all about. So it doesn't matter how excited I am about the part of us playing the games, because yes, I absolutely want us to have a great time. I want us to have fun, and I want it to be to a point where we're there and we don't even want to leave, because we're just having such a good time. Those are the kind of parties I actually want to be a part of. When I used to party years ago, when I was my old self, when I used to party and I was kind of partying in a way that didn't please God, sure, I used to have fun back then, but it was in a way that didn't please God. But I'm looking for a good party and a good fun that is pleasing to God, and that, hey, I'm having so much fun, I don't want to leave, I don't want to go home because I'm having too much fun. That's what I am aiming for. That is the intent with my events. I just want you all to be having a good time, that you don't want to leave. And when you do leave, you're going to be impacted. You're going to feel like it was worth you coming. It was worth your time. It's going to feel like it added value to your life. You get to take away from something where you're going to feel, again, ignited and revived and encouraged about God in our life and how important God is. So that's what I wanted to talk about. That's what you can expect with the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop. This is going to be my second one, Lord willing. I am just so excited. I'm so excited. Again, I've been praying about this. I've been constantly talking to God and communicating with God all the way through about everything. I mean, every step of the way about this, even saying, God, I need your opinion. I need your insight. Because right now, it's just me and God right now. Until the Lord send me those destiny helpers and those key people in my life that can help me along the way, it's just me and God right now. So God is my counsel. God is my advisor. And I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. Because guess what? What I pray for, I say, God, you know what? Until you send me those other people, what I say, Lord, enable me, give me that power to be able to do all the things that I can do as humanly possible within my own human effort. So whatever I'm able to do, Father, make sure you stir me up, give me that prompt and give me the power to be able to execute and handle and do all of these things that need to be done on my end. And the rest is up to you, God, honestly, because guess what? Lord, I ain't got it all. I don't even have all the resources or the finances, but I got to be resourceful. I got to work with what I have. So in this season, I'm just, still thriving, striving and thriving. So it is important that I include God in everything what I'm doing, because I'm absolutely leaning on God and my hope is in God. So while I'm doing all of that, I'm just trying to do everything that I possibly know how, everything on my behalf, just putting forth with all my heart, all my soul, of using my creativity, everything that I can possibly think of in the most creative form to handle these things. Whatever I can think of possibly in the most spontaneous, intuitive way, I'm just giving it all that I got. And then once I've done all I can, I just stand. Like the word, like that song said, after you've done all you can, you just stand. And that's what I'm doing. But I'm still putting in the work every day, doing what all I can do. And after I've done that part, I am trying to relax in this season, just trying to be more at ease, trying not to be anxious about anything, because the word already told me, hey, don't be anxious about anything, pray about everything. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what I pray that the Lord helps me to do that, because I want this season to be a season of ease where, look, at the end of the day, I don't need to be worried about stuff, because if it doesn't work out, it's because obviously it wasn't meant for it to work out. The Lord didn't want it to work out that way, because, hey, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. And there is no wisdom, no insight, no plan that can succeed against God. So I'm saying that as also to encourage anybody out there that's an entrepreneur, or if you're working in the public sector and you're working for somebody else, so you got something planned or something you're working on, you're carrying out your ministry, you're trying to pursue in your calling, and you're in that convenience of you just committing to the Lord, and the convenience of you just trying to pursue the purposes of God with dignity and integrity. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever your calling is, whatever your purpose is, as you're trying to live a life worthy of your calling, I encourage you that, once you've done all you can, don't try to force, you lean into God. Our hope is in the Lord. We continue to do what we can on our part, continue to pray about everything. Don't worry about anything. So again, in this season, what I just been doing, trying to do more, is just trying to lean into God. And as the word said, that it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I do have to pray about that, because sometimes it does get a little hard where I feel like I can try to do everything, or I got to try to make this work, or I'm trying to figure everything out. And if it ain't going exactly how I wanted to go, I get a little worried. I get a little defeated or discouraged, or thinking, all right, well, let me try this and try this and try this. But at the end of the day, lean into God, put all your hope in God, do your part. But after you've done what you think what you can possibly do, hey, you just stand. After you've done all you can, you just stand and give it to God. And therefore, if it doesn't happen in a certain way, it's because that's not how God wanted it to happen. And guess what? Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. So that's what I encourage you all to do. Wherever you're at in your life, whatever season you're in your life, whatever it is you're doing in your life, just try to pray about everything. And I'm not saying that you're not going to worry, because, hey, listen, I am a worry wart sometimes, worry, whatever they call it, where I do have those moments, but I can tell that I'm getting better with that. And again, that's really because I've been praying, drawing closer to God. That Bible is my sword and shield, and it has really been helping me. It's been building me. It's been developing me. It's been improving me. And that Bible has been getting me through the by and by. That Bible is my light. The Bible is my guide. So if I hadn't been so determined to learn that word, I probably would be struggling right now, even with just what I'm doing and what I'm pursuing, even for this Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop. Everything right now is not going the way that I want it to go. I'm still waiting on certain things to fall through. But now this is the time where I got to let God be God. I'm not saying it's easy, a family of believers. It's not sometimes. It's not easy when you have to relinquish doing things what you think you know, or doing what you think you know is best, when you got to yield to God's design and his timing for your life. It definitely ain't easy, but that's why the word says, not my will, but thy will be done. Nevertheless, Father God, if it's up to you, Father, if you could take this cup from me, but nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done. So it's a reason why even Christ said that to God, because sometimes if it was up to you, things would be different. It would be going how you want it to go. But we got to yield to God's design. So, but that's been helping me, because at the end of the day, I don't want to force anything. I want it to be a genuine walk. I want my testimony to be genuine and real. I want to be able to share and speak well, and speak what's pure, right, and true of the word, and my relationship with God, so that I can share my testimony and help someone and save someone, encourage someone, ignite someone, revive someone. So that's what I've been doing. And like I said, it's not easy, but I can tell, things are better and different for me in the spiritual walk. So, and I owe it all to God and the word of God, which is inspired by God. So, again, that's what I've been doing, but I'm excited. Lord willing, the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop is 9 days away, or 10 days away, if you want to say that, but on February the 12th. And again, if you can't make it in person, and it's just a $5 entry fee. So for those who want to attend, my guest, it's a $5 fee. You can go to www.godlymodelstv.com and you can get your tickets. If you want to vend, it's a $40 vendor fee for you to participate as a vendor. And hey, if you don't want to be a vendor, but you just want to come and you want to be able to share and talk about your business on the mic, because we have an open mic, still come on out anyway. You could pay that $5 just to attend as a guest, and come on and grab the mic, because it's open mic. If you come in and you want to share a testimony, listen. We need your testimonies. I need testimonies, because testimonies is what will help others, help those believers who might have a little doubt, who might be a little just worried or in a discouraging season. They need some comfort. They need some insight. They need something to give a light to them in their darkness. That's what those testimonies are for. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the power of our testimony. Yes, we overcome these things, and we overcome Satan and his many fiery darts and everything. We just overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the power of our testimony. I'm sorry, so let me get that word right. But if you know what I'm talking about, it's in the word. You know exactly what I mean. So in other words, our testimony matters. So yes, come to the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop. I would love for you to come on that mic and share your testimony. And I'm not discouraging nobody from coming, because it's all about, again, coming to fellowship, giving a good word if you have one, because we need it. I need it, like I said. So yeah, you can come on that mic if you got a little comedic talents. You know what I'm saying? You naturally humorous. Come on that mic and make somebody laugh. I mean, we're not discouraging nobody from getting on the mic. If you're a poet, you got some rhymes, you got some things you've been writing and you want to get it out, come on and share your poetry on the mic. I mean, it's all about just allowing us, with our talents, our God-given talents and gifts, that we can just come. This is a night where you come and share that. And no judgment. We're here to have fun and have a good time. So if you are a person that loves karaoke, you want to come and sing some of your favorite songs, you come and get on that mic and sing you some karaoke. Or if you got a song of your own that you wrote and you just want to come and sing, come and say a poem, come and make somebody laugh, come and share your testimony. That's what open mic is for. And if you don't want to do that, but you want to come and enjoy some games, you want to come and play some bingo, listen, you want to come and play hangman, you want to come and play some other fun games that's going to be there for the kids too, some checkers, some what else, Uno, just some things that everybody, who, no matter your age, you can come and have a good time. And that's what it's all about. And I don't know how I forgot this part, y'all. It's going to be giveaways all night. From our wonderful vendors that will be there. We're going to have some wonderful giveaways for our guests. So you come, you play a game, you win the game. Hey, you get a getaway. You get to walk away with a nice prize from some of our wonderful vendors that will be there. So this is just going to be a fun-filled night. And again, Lord willing, it will be on February the 12th, which is Friday before Mother's Day. So this is our Mother's Day tribute. So I want y'all to come on out, y'all. But anyway, thank you for tuning in with me again. Since you didn't join, you couldn't join me live, watch the replay. Again, this is just my prepping, my pep rally before the event, right? This is the 10 days countdown, the 10 days countdown till the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop, Lord willing, at the Hallelujah Bazaar, 500 Southland Drive, Hoover, Alabama, 35226, suite room 236. Come on out and enjoy the biggest office party that you can imagine. Is going to be, some snacks, some food there for you to come and enjoy. Because again, for those, when you come and support our vendors, which I absolutely encourage that as well, come on out and support our businesses and support our vendors, because that's what we're there for. We do want to flourish. We want to be able to meet you all. So our vendors going to be there. We're ready to meet you. So come on out and have a good time. And again, if you do have a business but you don't want to set up as a vendor, I understand. Still come on out and talk about your business and share, what you have and what you have to offer. Let us know. We'll be there, and come on and grab that mic. So it's just going to be a good time, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end this live. Again, this is the 10 days countdown to the Sip and Fellowship pop-up shop, Lord willing. I'll see y'all again tomorrow for the next day for my next live. Again, I'm Ebony. You're watching Live with Ebony. All right. Again, you can follow me. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel, Live with Ebony. I also have my second YouTube page where it's all things Godly Models TV, and that's the YouTube channel is Godly Models TV. You can also follow me on Instagram at Christian Adorn, which is KRISCHENADORN, Christian Adorn. So that's Instagram at Christian Adorn and Facebook at Christian Adorn. And listen, go to my website. You will see my events that I have. You will see really what Godly Models TV is all about. I can't wait to see y'all. Listen, I'm excited. All right. And again, the Lord has allowed this to happen. I'm building something, and I ain't trying to embarrass the Lord. I ain't trying to do that. So as I pray all the time, God, your name is attached to this. Lead me and guide me along the right path for your name's sake, Father. Don't let me embarrass you, Father. I want to work hard. I want to work hard so that I can present myself to the Lord and receive his approval. So I ain't trying to play no games. This is intentional to human flourishing, and I'm trying to have a good time. So you can come on out and have a good time with me, y'all. Other than that, I'm gonna get on off this live because it wasn't supposed to be this long. I will catch y'all next time. Have a good night.